The more that we engage the consumer on thinking about being green, the more opportunity there's going to be for consumer marketers to develop products that actually have benefits back for the environment.
I'm concerned about the health of our planet, and I really do think it's up to the corporations and businesses to be key players in it, because they're the ones who can make it move.
Sustainability is very important to General Motors. Without it, we will cease to exist.
One of the things that is troubling most people in business right now is green a passing fad, or has there been some kind of structural paradigm shift?
I think it's great to find out what other people's points of view are about the topic of sustainability.
Our interest was in learning more about the case studies, and there have been some great ones at this session.
So I'm very interested to find out what others are doing, take some best practices home.
Green consumers being typically the most affluent, generally speaking, the most internet savvy. They're the customers that everybody claims to want.
The thing that's been most important for me is to really understand the language of green.
Our focus is definitely on generating sustainable closed-loop processes of manufacturing.
Haagen-Dazs is just starting to enter into the green space with our Haagen-Dazs Loves Honeybees campaign.
The Phillies committed to buying 20 million kilowatt hours of renewable energy credits to offset our entire 2008 carbon imprint.
Some of the things we've been doing is incorporating recycled content into our footwear, making apparel out of recycled materials, organic cotton.
NBC Universal launched our Green Weeks, where our entire company goes green.
One of the things that we do right now is work with Project Learning Tree, which is an environmental education program for public schools, science teaching, and really kind of getting kids to do hands-on environmental efforts.
Consumers are becoming more aware of environmental issues, and it's not just environmental issues, but it goes back to the whole thing that they've been talking about at this conference about trusting in brands and building stronger brands for the future.
Whether we're talking about climate change or whether we're simply talking about ensuring economic longevity, you cannot ignore the importance of those things.
It's not necessarily looking for a particular type of consumer, it's trying to move the entire consumer base to a more green consciousness.
There's the opportunity really to start affecting some deeper cultural change in the way that we really look at what's important. A huge piece of that is our environment and the planet that we live on.
I've learned a lot, and the more I hear, the more I realize there's more I need to know.
I really enjoyed Adam Warbuck from Saatchi & Saatchi. He's always looking forward to what's next and bringing the whole idea to the forefront about the blue movement.
It's always interesting to hear a panel of people who really focus on these issues and what they're dealing with in climate today and in marketing in general, but also to hear the conversation between everybody.
It's not just about what people think, it's about their behaviors and what they do, where they consume information and what they buy. So that real hands-on research is a real value to me and my team.
Well, I really enjoyed the panel at the end of the day, where the corporations, the large corporations, were talking about their efforts in the field. It mirrors pretty much what we're doing at Cotton Incorporated. We're looking toward the future.
This has been probably one of the most useful conferences I could have attended from a sustainability perspective.
I would like to see some of the speakers from these green conferences moved into the corporate marketing conferences.
We're here to save future generations. It's not a matter of if and when, it's really a matter of how fast we're going to turn this thing around.
Every session that I've attended has been very enlightening, very impressive. I'm extremely impressed with the caliber and the knowledge of the individuals that are at the conference.
If we keep focused on the opportunity that we have in front of us, which is to transform the way we do business, the way we build buildings, the way we conduct commerce, and the way we engage in the planet, then we will be much better for this crisis.
The possibility of a green economy and green job creation is something on the new administration's agenda, which I think could have actually long-term opportunity effects on the country.
It's imperative that we address the needs of the environmental problems that we face. And the sooner that we do that, and the sooner that we take actionable steps, the better off we will all be.